Hello everyone, this is Bonnie from the Coaching Masters, and today's video we're going to talk about how to build a better life for yourself. Now, I see it all the time. I'm surrounded by it. I see all of these different people that are living these half-hearted lives where it just doesn't even feel like they're living. They're going through the motion and nobody seems to have that sense of joy anymore. No one seems to be really passionate or inspired by the life that they're actually living. So many people I know are just sitting there, slaving away to their jobs and then coming back, collapsing on Netflix, exhausted, tired, drained, and they stay there until they have to wake up and do it all over again tomorrow. So if this sounds like you, then this video is going to be really important for you to listen to, because I want all of us to be able to have that life of our dreams, have that life of freedom that we have always desired, whether it's time freedom, location freedom, time with your family, or just being able to wake up with a smile on your face. This video is for you. So how can you build a better life for yourself? And the first step is to believe in yourself. Believe that you deserve more than the life you're living. Because if you believe that that is all there is, if you believe that you are destined to just slave away to the man, slave away to your job, and not really ever find that sense of happiness, or don't believe that happiness even really exists anymore, then how are you ever going to believe that you can change it? How can you believe that there is something different out there, a different path that you can follow, that you can pursue to get that dream life that maybe you just don't even believe is possible anymore? But I'm here to tell you that it is. And so you need to start with that internal belief. Realize that you don't deserve to wake up stressed every day. You don't deserve to wake up unhappy, unfulfilled, and just dreading going to work and going through the motions of your life. That is not what life is about, okay? We have all been placed here for a reason, for a purpose. And it's not to just go through these motions and live a half-hearted, just not very exciting life. So I want you guys to believe that you deserve more, because I believe that every single one of us out there deserves to be happy. I believe that we all deserve to live a life of joy. And now this isn't going to happen all the time. Of course, there are other emotions that are going to come through the roller coaster of life, because that is the way that it is. Life is never going to be happy 100% of the time. But if you can have that balance where you can see the joy in your life, and for the most part, you are happy, you love what you do, you love who you've surrounded yourself with, and you really feel like you're actually living life instead of just having life pass you by and go through those motions while you feel like you're in the passenger seat, then this is your sign to make that change, okay? If I believe in it, then you should believe in it too. And I believe in it because I've seen it. I have seen people change their life, and this all starts with the belief where they actually have that light bulb moment and go, oh my gosh, I do deserve more. I deserve more than the life I'm living. I deserve to wake up on a Monday and love what I do. I deserve to look around at what is surrounding me and feel purpose and feel passion and just be excited to get to wake up and hop out of bed every day. You know, this life of joy is going to look different for everybody. So my view of what is going to make me happy is going to be different than what your view is. But I want you to really start to think about what you want, what is the life that you want, and start to think of things that you can build around it. And why is this important? Because step number 2 is all about setting goals. Setting goals help us to start to create a plan to move forward. It gives us the steps and that step-by-step process to work towards what we want. But first, we need to think about what it is that we actually want. So what is that life that you maybe don't even picture anymore? What does that life look like? What do you want in life? And I want you to start to create a plan, create a goal of that long-term goal, and then those short-term goals to get you to the long-term goal. And when you have this, you start to create clarity. When you have a goal that you can see in front of you, this is going to completely change your life, because now you know what you need to work towards. So this is where you are going to start create behaviors that can get you closer to that goal. You're going to start to do things that are going to move you closer to where you want to be, and you're going to stop the things that are going to pull you further away. So this means that those bad habits, hopefully, that maybe are in our life at the moment, we're going to start to change because we see that goal on the other side. And if we know why that goal is important to us, we are going to do everything we can do to get to that goal. Now, when we have clarity, when we have focus, this allows us to know what we are working towards. So this means that we can be productive. We are going to be motivated and inspired because we can see it. We know what we want and we know why we want it. And we are going to be pushed and propelled forward to make sure that we take those action steps that are going to get us there. Now, I know that Tony Robbins says take that massive action, but it's also really important for those small action taking steps that you can do every single day. Just those little steps. That small step in the right direction is actually the thing that is going to bring you closer to your goal. That is the thing that is going to start to develop new habits, like I said, that are going to then lead you towards that goal and help you stop or change the habits that have been pulling you back. Now, we want our goals to also be framed from a positive point of view. When we frame goals in a positive way, this means that we are telling our brains that, yes, this is what we want. We want to stay away from those negative framed goals. So I don't want this. All your brain is going to hear is, I want this, because our brain can actually pick up on the negative. So if I said, I don't want to drink coffee anymore. Okay, I want to start a new habit. I want to get a bit healthier. I want to stop that caffeine and drinking that caffeine. So I'm going to say, I don't want to drink coffee anymore. Now, all your brain is going to hear is coffee, 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 coffee. So it's going to be really hard for you to change that goal when all your brain is constantly thinking about is coffee. It's not going to hear the don't, it's just going to hear the coffee. So you want to frame it in a positive way. What do you want? Do you want to be healthier? Okay, what does that actually look like? Okay, what can you do to become healthier in your life? Create a goal that's really clear and that you can measure. So being healthy in itself may not be something that we can physically measure. So you want to give it something that can really be clear, whether it's, I want to drink more water. So I want to have 8 glasses of water a day, whatever that number is, right? They always say 8 is that healthy point. So I want 8 glasses of water a day. Now this is measurable. This is going to get you healthier. And now you can actually see yourself moving towards that goal. Now goals are really important because like I said, they help us move towards the things that we actually want. But what is even potentially more important than having a goal is the third thing that is going to help us build a better life for ourselves. And that is to always continue to dream. Okay, I want you guys to never stop dreaming. You guys should always be dreaming of that life that you want. And I think that as we get older, I see more and more people give up on their dreams. And when they give up on their dreams, they actually just don't even allow themselves to dream anymore because maybe those dreams haven't happened. Maybe they've lost some momentum, they've given up on it, they've gotten lazy, they've lost passion, they've lost purpose, whatever it is, and they've stopped those dreams. And this is really sad because dreams are where creations come from. Dreams are possible, right? Even if we may not think that they're possible at the time, I encourage everyone to start dreaming. Dream fully, vividly of that life that you want because the only way to actually go after something is to dream it. Everything starts with an idea, right? And from that idea, the impossible becomes possible. And I love this saying because even impossible is spelt I'm possible. Right? So even those things that we may not believe can actually happen, can happen. We just need to be the ones to dream it, have that belief that we deserve it, that we believe in ourselves, that then we can actually achieve this, create a goal plan to get to that dream, to create it, to make it happen. And you're going to see that actually a lot of those dreams that maybe you've given up on can be possible. But maybe sometimes it's not always going to be easy, right? We can't just wave our magic wand, snap our fingers and have all our dreams just appear. Now, I know that manifestation is a thing and I definitely do believe in that. Write your goals down, manifest those things into fruition. But we want to be taking those action steps that are physically, actionably taking us towards those dreams as well. And when you can dream it, you can create it into your reality because then it becomes possible. You have taken the unmanifest and you can start to bring it into the manifest, the physical world. And especially when we take those action steps in line with that vision, it's going to become really impossible to not be able to follow through, especially when you know your why, when you've dreamed it and you know your why on why that is important for you to have, why you know you cannot stop, why you have to go after that goal. Even when you feel unmotivated, even when you want to stop, you have to keep going towards that dream because you know that that is what you deserve. That is the life that you can create for yourself. So do not give up on yourself and go after those dreams, create them, and then take those actionable steps to make them happen. I see people all the time start to change their life and create new worlds for themselves. And this is because they believed that they could. They believed in that dream, even if they saw it as only a small flicker of hope, and they allow themselves to open up into dream again. And it doesn't matter how old you are, okay? I have seen 78-year-olds change their life because they've started to dream again and they've started to believe that something else, a new life for themselves is possible. There is always a possibility if we are open to it. There is always a new door that can be opened. We can always change our lives at any given second, just like that. You can wake up and you can go to work, or you can wake up and decide that you want a new life for yourself, that you're sick and tired of going to work every single day, feeling drained, feeling sad, feeling depressed, feeling anxious, this and you can decide that you want to take control of your own life and start a new path for yourself. Okay, this is all possible, but we have to make that choice. Life is all about choices, and the choice is yours, which path you want to take. So I want to leave that in your hands, your very, very capable hands. And when you start to dream again, you're going to see that the world actually starts to open up for you. Now, step number 4 to creating a better life for yourself is to bring gratitude into your life. I want you guys all to start gratitude practices because they can make such a huge difference, because what gratitude does, is that it allows us to change our perspective. If our perspective changes, then our life changes. We start to see the world from a different way. We start to look outside and we see that when it's raining, we don't get sad. We don't see that, oh, this day has been wrecked. We had this really negative day because it's raining. We can look outside and we can go, oh my gosh, I'm so grateful for the rain because it's been so dry. And actually the grass needs it, the trees need it, the animals need it. So this rain is such a positive thing. And thank goodness that it happened today. You start to just see the world completely change. So when we allow ourselves to invite gratefulness into our life and bring gratitude practices and say the things that we're grateful for, it's just going to change your mindset. You're going to start to see how much good is actually in your life. And when you start to see this unfold, you're just going to bring more and more and more of it, right? What we think about, we bring about. So if we're thinking about, gosh, I'm so lucky for this life, I'm so blessed, everything good happens to me, everything is going my way, I have invited all of this greatness into my life, this has happened and these people are amazing and my life is so good. What are you going to bring more and more of into your life? You're going to bring more of that gratitude. You're going to be more of that positivity, and you're going to really start to see your life change when you do this. Now, the 5th thing we want to do is remember to stay active. Our bodies, in this physical form, this body that we have been born with, that we have been blessed with, we need to take care of it. We need to look after it. This is our home for life, and yet some of us start to give up on it. We need to make sure that we're active, and it doesn't mean that you need to go to the gym. I want to encourage you to find some kind of activity that is going to be good for you because it feels good to move. Our bodies need movement, they crave movement. So find the exercise that works for you. Don't do these things that are going to make you really negative, but there are so many different exercises out there. You can try yoga, you can try aerial yoga, running, cycling, boxing. There is tons and tons of different exercises out there. You could even just go for a walk in nature. That can have such a big impact on our mind, our body, our soul, just to refresh us and to, again, bring more of that positivity, that positive energy into our life. Just going for walks in nature can help you decrease depression, decrease anxiety. And of course, when we are feeling less anxious, less depressed, more positive, more filled with life, which is what exercise can bring into our life, then we are going to build a better life for ourselves. I know that if I exercise first thing in the morning, I set my whole day up for success. I wake up, I feel fresh. Once I do the exercise, I feel rejuvenated, I'm ready to go. And it just honestly brings such positive thoughts into my mind. It makes me want to eat better. It makes me feel better about myself. Everything just really changes when I do exercise versus if I don't wake up in the morning and do exercise, I feel really drowsy, I feel groggy. Sometimes it takes me hours to actually feel alert and awake, and my body actually craves unhealthy food. Whereas if I just have that workout in the morning, honestly, sets me up for a whole different day. And that's just such a quick, simple difference. Exercise honestly just flushes out all of that negative energy and just really sets you up for success. Now, the final point that I want to touch on that can help you to build your life, to rebuild just that life that you've always wanted, is to invest in yourself. Okay, invest in yourself. You are your number one. And I know that sometimes this can be hard to believe, especially if we've got other people in our life, especially if we've got kids in our life, but we need to look after ourselves first. It's like they say, put on the mask before you assist others. If you are not looking after yourself and investing in yourself, it's gonna be a lot harder for you to look after and actually take care of those around you. So continuously up-level your skills, grow your knowledge. When you are learning, one, we just feel happier and better about ourselves. It can actually just help boost endorphins and everything to learn. Our brains want to learn. We still want to continue to learn throughout our life. It's going to be really important. And when we do this, we just start to be able to upgrade our life because we know more. We can use these skills to build a new business, to create a life that we want, to get out of the position that we're in, to up level in all of these different areas. And learning a new skill can just help us to continue to grow. And we need to be able to be different. We need to be able to change. We shouldn't want to be the same person that we were 2 years ago, 5 years ago. No, we want to continuously be rebuilding ourselves, investing in ourselves to just become better. and make sure that you invest in your future. And now I'm talking about financially as well. It's important to have investments. If we leave all of our money in savings account, these things that we think are safe in the banks, a lot of the time we're actually losing money. And this is because of inflation. If inflation is rising, well, it has been rising a minimum of 2%. Now I think it's risen 9% in the UK, which is crazy. Absolutely crazy. So if you have your money sitting in a savings account where it's not even making 1%, it's making 0 point something percent, you're just not going to meet inflation, and your money is actually just going to be wasting away. Okay, it's not going to be able to buy you more things in the future. It's just going to be lost. So investing your money is actually the smart choice. Invest in your future, because your returns are going to be way greater than if you just have it all sitting away in a savings account or just spending it like crazy on a bunch of stuff that we probably don't need. So invest in yourself, and that also means investing in your future, because we don't want to work forever, right? We can up-level our skills to grow ourselves, to then be able to grow a business, to go on a new business venture, to create a new life for ourselves. But nobody wants to work forever. We still want to be able to retire. So the fact that you can build a business is going to actually be able to give you more opportunities, because you're going to be able to make more from your own business than, say, just doing the work for somebody else's business. But if we are building our own business, we're doing that work for ourselves, we're making that money for ourselves, yes, it's going to be amazing, but we also want to make sure that we're investing it so that we can create more returns for that money, have that money be more valuable than it would be if we just had it in a savings account. So hopefully this video has helped you to realize that you do deserve to have the life of your dreams, right? You do deserve to, one, never stop dreaming, and to believe in yourself that you deserve that life and that you can achieve it. Create those goals to get you there. Make sure to stay active, to keep your body fresh and moving. We want to make sure to invite gratitude into our life so that we can have those positive thoughts, have that perspective that is just going to help us to live a more joyous life. And we want to make sure that we invest in ourselves and in our future to get the best possible life for ourselves and also for those around us. Now, I believe that you can build this life for yourself, and I hope that you do too. Let me know what you thought of this video. Let me know if you're ready to go all in and to build that better life for yourself. You deserve it, okay? And if you think you don't, then maybe you need to book a call with one of our coaches, because honestly, guys, I would truly believe that we all deserve the best for ourselves, and it's up to us to just take that first step to start a new future. Now, you can do it, guys. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. Make sure to hit that like button, and I will see you in the next video very soon.